Bike MS happening Saturday, May 9th. Bike MS is a fully supported urban ride featuring 3 different mileage options and a finish line party with beer, food trucks, and live music. Funds raised through Bike MS make a difference in the lives of Minnesota families affected by MS. To register, visit TwinCitiesNewsTalk.com.
Thank you, Lump. Welcome back to the show. I'm Jack Tomczak. That is Andrew Lee.
And this segment of Up and Atem brought to you by Cars for Kids.
Be sure to follow Up and Atem Show on Twitter and like the Twin Cities News Talk page on Facebook. That was a fun couple segments.
I enjoyed it. Good heated conversation. There's a lot of nuance to this. There's points to be made on both sides. It is fair to say that someone who is on probation or parole has not completed their sentence, and they should not get their voting rights restored until they've completed their sentence. I don't take a lot of issue with that statement. What I have an issue with is treating all quote unquote felons the same. I don't hold the rapist in the same regard as I hold the nonviolent drug offender. Andrew Lee here from My Pillow and My Pay. All right, it's a good spot, but
how settled is
I'm
Dylan
sorry
in Lincoln?
about that. I was not looking at the that pot. Anyway, good conversation.
Yeah.
Moving on.
We need a fire axe in case I need to cut the cables between this room and that room. I think they're right under the floor here.
There are people out there that have committed nonviolent offenses, haven't harmed anybody, who have kids in schools who are serving what many would consider to be excessively long probation sentences, who I think deserve to have a say in their local government.
One of my former bosses, I've told this story the last time we talked about this topic, a very smart, brilliant man, is a convicted felon. So these things, it doesn't necessarily mean you can't.
You can't put all felons in the same bag and just treat them all the same.
As long as we're talking about serious topics, let's continue with the topic the video was about last night. Joining us now is Ben Johnson from the City Pages, the author of the one-part series on Mankato's serious butt shanking problem. Good morning, Ben Johnson.
Good morning, Jack. How you doing, Andrew?
I'm doing well. I'm a little nervous. I'm a little concerned. I know we're getting into some heavy, serious stuff here, and it's Friday. We try to lighten it up a little bit,
but not,
especially the last hour on Friday. We want to end on a fun note going into the weekend, but you've come in with somber news.
Well, up until now, the butt shanking problem has been largely under the radar.
It's been underreported. That's for sure.
Indeed.
Nobody wants to talk about this.
But butts are getting shanked.
I always have and will continue to fearlessly investigate all and any butt shanking incidents.
You're doing the Lord's work. You really are.
Yeah, sometimes you track down
This is why journalism is so important.
What I like is that we get to know Ben before the Pulitzer and then right after he gets it.
Well, let's get into it.
Okay.
On the outskirts of Mankato, a couple of weekends ago, Mercedes Johnson, she lives
Not
with...
Mercedes.
It was, in the charges it was Mercedes, but then it was AKA Mercedes.
Okay, so either one.
Yeah,
sure.
I'm going with Mercedes.
Sure.
She lives with her boyfriend at his mom's place on the outskirts of Mankato. His mom, presumably sleeping, she's in her bedroom, at 6 a.m. on a Saturday morning, gets woken up by her son, and he says, "Mom, she stabbed me in the butt."
Ow.
So
Mercedes
of all the ways to be woken up at 6 in the morning. If you want to see Ben Johnson nervously read through this, while trying not to say ass, go to...
Can you say ass on the radio? I wasn't sure.
I think so, and if not, Andrew's got a button. CentralMediaServices.com/up-and-atem to watch that.
Yeah, so...
Did you decide to use the term shanked? Or is
that's in the
from
charges.
The story? Okay.
That's in the charges filed in Blue Earth County. So sometimes you get a criminal complaint and the story is just right there for you. All you have to do is tell it. So Johnson followed and said, no. I didn't stab him. He fell on a knife. And from there, it gets a little weirder. By 6:30, police got a couple of phone calls saying that the boyfriend, who is not named in this but was referred to as SM in the charges, was drunkenly driving through neighbors' lawns.
Well,
And then Mercedes called the cops and said that he tried to run her over, and also that he had been stabbed. Police finally track him down at the neighbor's house. He has scratches on his face and a big blood stain on his butt, his jeans.
Ow.
The officers have him drop trowel, and sure enough, there's a stab wound, a puncture wound on his butt.
he had a hole in his butt.
Yeah, half-inch in diameter. Apparently, the neighbor said he came over at around.
Decent-sized hole.
Yeah, that's.
Get that drop. Get it.
The neighbor said he came over at like 5:40 and said he was scared to go back to the house because they were both drunk, and his girlfriend Mercedes was scaring him. He went back to the house anyway, and then later came back shortly after, yelling, "Hey, hey, I've been stabbed!" And
Hey.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, man.
So,
How many kids do these two have?
that was not included in the charges. They both tried to give police the we were just play wrestling and I might have, fallen on a knife excuse. Eventually,
That old nugget. He said,
we were just
once
playing
a
around.
week.
I mean, how many houses don't have upright knives sitting in their floor for
Right,
people to fall on?
right.
It's so common.
I'm sure this was a very quiet and well-reasoned conversation with the police.
Well, anytime you've been out all night drinking and now it's getting to the point where the sun is coming up, nothing good happens.
What's that feeling? It's regret at that moment when the sun starts to come up.
Although until I started coming on this show, that the only time I ever saw the sunrise was when I was like, oh man, I should get to bed.
Well, as you get older, you'll find that you're going to miss a lot of those
Yeah.
on the back end of a day. This is a hilarious story. I'm sure it hurts to get stabbed in the butt, but
Don't act like you don't know.
make better choices with who you're dating. Try to date somebody where them stabbing you with a knife isn't even in the equation.
Right. Is as such a remote possibility that it hasn't even occurred to you.
Yeah, if you're weighing whether or not, find somebody else to
Yeah.
date. Yeah.
This person likely to stab me in the butt.
Yeah, I hope they can work things out. She's been charged with second-degree assault with a dangerous weapon, which is a felony, and also domestic assault.
This is valuable life advice. You should be paying attention.
I feel like this will take me far.
So there you have it, the infamous Mankato butt shanking incident. Mercedes Johnson pleaded not guilty, is denying all charges for what it's worth. This is just according to the cops. She could have not stabbed him in the butt.
Right. Let's try to, though, create a sense, a feeling, an opinion about Mankato that that's what they do down there. So when you meet somebody from Mankato, just like,
Hi, my name's Lump. Are you from Mankato? Are you going to butt shank me?
I really wish I hadn't talked during that. If you meet somebody from Mankato, just immediately turn away, turn toward them so your butt is not exposed. All right, Ben, what else have we
Look,
got?
if we're going to start arresting every butt stabbing, then every big spoon is in big trouble.
You're going to need
Indeed.
to wear a butt shield.
I got a quick one here, another kind of goofy crime story.
People, please hold it together.
Have you guys ever done a big blowout for St. Patty's Day?
If I got butt stabbed.
I was hoping
That's
to hold
the
off.
risk.
I was hoping to hold off on the butt shaking story so we wouldn't have Jack.
It would just derail the rest of the
Yeah,
Half an hour.
Every time I say anything, it's gonna be a butt shanking crack.
Should have saved it for the end.
Well, not just a crack, but a hole.
Right.
See, there it is. Have you ever done anything dressed up, done the whole 9 yards for St. Patty's Day?
When I was in Indianapolis, they have a big St. Patrick's Day parade and celebration there, and we did a broadcast from the parade. And yeah, we got all decked out and participated.
Well,
It's part of the fun. It's
Right.
festive.
Exactly.
I'm pro. I wouldn't do it myself, but I encourage other people.
and, I never have, even though I'm mostly Irish.
Yeah, but you're kind of dressed up every day.
Yeah, I'm rocking the
St.
red hair
Patrick's Day.
already,
Yeah.
so every day is St. Patty's Day for me. Matthew Clarkson, 25-year-old, dressed up in the whole leprechaun getup.
Now that's offensive.
It's
Probably
a pretty
hilarious.
It's a pretty sweet get up according to the dash cam video.
You never want to have leprechaun costume and dash cam video. Any part of your life.
Yeah, he was pulled over on I-394 going westbound just before midnight. 11:59 is the timestamp. So apparently the luck of the Irish runs out just before midnight. He was swerving. He almost hit a guardrail. Obviously, cops are going to be out on DWI patrols on St. Patty's Day.
Right. Because of how the Irish are.
Yeah, they pull him over and they take him out of the car, and he is in a full-on leprechaun costume.
Oh, goodness.
He blows a .22, and he has cocaine on him.
Oh, jeez.
Good decisions all around.
Yeah, a tough break for Mr. Clarkson. And if you're going to, get
All it's
hammered
missing
on
is
St. Patty's Day.
A kid in a car seat. Back.
If you're going to get hammered on St. Patty's Day, take a cab. I think that goes without saying. It was his second DUI, and actually his first one was right around St. Patty's Day last year. So
He's consistent.
Yeah, maybe he needs to get a cab. But yeah, the local news channel, actually, the one I grew up with, Channel 12 from the northwest suburbs, originally had the scoop.
Do they actually have the video or just a
shot?
screenshot?
And
he went all out.
Yeah,
in every way that day.
You're kind of asking for it if you're driving around in the, I feel like at least take off the top hat and the blazer
right
before you get in the car and start driving around hammered on St. Patty's.
You're going to be profiled.
Yeah.
If you're driving around with the big green top hat and the big green jacket and everything.
Yeah, you're really, really just asking for it. So
don't draw attention to yourself. Turn your headlights off. Stealth mode. Drive on the other side of the
Nobody can
median.
see me.
yeah,
It doesn't work that way.
So the question is, did the police officer who caught him get a pot of gold?
That's
what happens when you catch a leprechaun.
Wow.
Oh, I'm glad I think I'm funny.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, I do sound just like George McFly. All right, one more before the break.
Did you hear about our friend Jiggly Boy? I brought him up a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
It was the dancing shirtless fat guy when KG returned.
Yes.
Well, his story went viral. I mean, it got picked up by everybody. Huffington Post, Daily Mail over in England. It went viral. He's got over 5 million views. This was the shirtless guy that said, "Welcome back, KG." His name is John Sweeney. He's the co-owner of Brave New Workshop, the improv theater.
Right.
Well, he's decided to capitalize on this bit of viral
Why not?
fame.
Yeah.
He should.
Now he launched his own line of Jiggly Boy merchandise.
Now, but the uniform for a
Jell-O
Jiggly
molds?
Boy is no shirt. So what? He's not selling shirts, is he?
He is selling shirts.
What a sellout.
But the shirts have a replica of his trademark hairy, chubby belly.
I like that's funny.
So, if you're looking
Oh, that's
for
hilarious.
a gift for that special someone in your life, maybe get that special lady a woman's T-shirt with Jiggly Boy's chest plastered on it.
It is a shirt of what all of us wear a shirt to cover up.
Right. Yeah.
It's
wrap your head around
basically,
that.
yeah, it's like a transparent shirt for most people. There's also coffee mugs, pint glasses, tote bags, money clips, pillows if you want to lay on his belly every night, watches, trucker hats, laptop skins. I mean, if you need more Jiggly Boy, if you need more dancing, shirtless, chubby fat guys in your life, Jiggly Boy's got you covered at jigglyboy.com. The whole thing's going to charity.
Oh.
So that is kind of the nice part about the story. He kept thinking about how many, everybody was smiling when he was dancing. So all the proceeds are going to the Smile Network.
They fix cleft lips, right?
Yeah. Yeah, for $500 they can fix a cleft lip. So
good.
If you need if you love the Jiggly Boy bit,
And who doesn't?
yeah, and you want a gay gift, or if you're just a fan of shirtless hairy fat dudes, jigglyboy.com.
You gonna be buying one of these shirts, Andrew?
Yes. Yeah, I think I will. Because, without a shirt, I look nothing like that.
Nothing at all.
I'm hairless.
It's the opposite. Oily.
Shave my belly.
When we return, more from Ben Johnson with the City Pages.
Up and Atem.
My friends told me to listen. I'm not sure why.
On Twin Cities News Talk, AM 1130.